What are the top, I don't know, I'm sure you got a bunch, but what are the top 5 positive things someone's going to get out of drinking psychedelic water?
Britt and I can both sort of collaborate in that answer, but first off, let's talk about what they're not going to get just a repeat. They're not going to get a hangover. They're not going to lose mental awareness. They're not going to get a sugar high because we're low sugar or no sugar. We have almost no sugar in our product. We're monk fruit sweetened. We're vegan and GMO, very healthy product. Millennials in particular, that's a big, and I hate talking about categories of people, but we are in the CPG business. So we have been focused on that millennial demographic, and that group is turning away from booze. They realize that it's just not healthy, and they want to stay on their game. So we created this product that we think is for people who want to continue to be productive, who want to be fit, healthy, both mentally and physically, and consume something that is going to make them feel better. Some people say they get a body high. Some people say they get this mood boost, so a sort of mental high. But those are two things that we hear all the time, and relaxation is part of that mix. But I'll let Britt probably consumes the product more than anybody right now. So Britt, what's been your personal experience with psychedelic?
Every time I drink it, I've been, before I go to concerts or going to a social setting, instead of drinking, I drink this product, and it really helps relax me because I suffer from anxiety when I get into big groups, and recently, more lately, and finding this product and drinking it really helps me balance out and kind of relaxes me. So it settles my stomach, it settles my nerves.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really powerful. When you drink it, it hits your tongue, and from the kava, it starts a tingling effect. So you automatically feel something working, like it is something in there working. That is a psychedelic blend.
Yeah. So it's a bump above caffeine. It's under probably alcohol, and giving you different experience from either one of those, like I would say, categories of beverages you can choose from, right?
I have a 4-year-old son and a French Canadian wife. Before I go home, just before I walk in that door, I drink some psychedelic water to get ready.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's talk about some. You've got. I'm seeing some of your successes already here, which is pretty cool. And congratulations, you guys have been on some noteworthy places: Yahoo, Vice, Business Insider, Financial Post. 10 million views on TikTok. That's a lot of freaking views. What was your most popular? What kind of went high order over on TikTok for you guys? Was it like just a little promo, or?
There have been thousands of videos because this thing has gone viral. And I want you to, when you see the product, you'll understand this next point, but maybe Britt can show the can. So
let's take a look here.
So it's a pretty cool can.
It's the only holographic packaging of its kind that we're aware of. So when we went to market, I said, we are not launching this product unless every single thing we do here is original and one of a kind. So the formulation, nobody else in the world has a formulation like this, the first psychedelic brand of its kind. And I said, also the packaging. I don't want to look like anything else out there. So when we launched this, people were posting videos of the can because it's just so different looking. When we launched, Clint, in our first week, we weren't even on TikTok yet. So one person did a video about our product, and then things went nuts. And about a week later, we had 20,000 followers on TikTok, and it's kept growing ever since. So we just had this great organic response. But when I started the company 2 years ago, I couldn't believe that I was able to get these trademarks to own categories. We're creating a new category here with psychedelic water, and to actually own the trademark. Think, decades ago when they started Red Bull or Monster, if somebody actually owned the word energy, well, we own that word psychedelic, and we're not doing that. I'm not boasting about that because we want to lord over this sector or the psychedelic space, but it's just it does give us a real advantage, and it gives us the ability to be this leader in the psychedelic space. We think we've got a billion-dollar brand here. The company has to just grow into it, and it will. You're talking to us 7 or 8 months, into our launch phase. This will be a multi-billion-dollar company in the future, I believe, Clint. So you're gonna say, I remember when I met that weird guy from Toronto,
Canadian,
and the really smart lady from San Diego. You say, holy shit, he said he was going to do something, and look what's happened.
Yeah, from my little experience and what I've heard my buddies say about psychedelics, the popularity, whether it's on podcasts or the little splash or hint you get in the news from time to time as it relates to psychedelics and mental health. I'm not going to argue with you. I think you're onto something without a doubt. And the fact that this water kind of is reducing anxiety and making people feel good, and it's not alcohol and it's not caffeine and it's natural to the earth. I don't see where you could go wrong unless there's some crazy weird. Now, is there any long-term that you know about the kava root, or what's the other leaf?
Damiana.
Yeah. Do you guys know any studies of any long-term stuff with that?
All sorts of studies. And I always say consult a medical professional because I know shit about it.
Yeah, there you go. All right. And that's fair enough. And that's the attorney in you speaking. I like it.
I wanted to talk to you about Navy SEALs and psychedelics more, though, because that's an interesting area. See, you're a psychedelic guy, Clint, I believe. I barely know you, but you're curious, you're open-minded. We believe that you can be a psychedelic person whether you've tried psychedelics or not, right? There's something we talk about. The ethos of this company is really built on promoting a psychedelic state of mind. So you mentioned, Clint, the world's first legal psychedelic brand of its kind. We're only available in the US right now. We launched in February and the thing went fucking nuts. We sold out in our first 2 weeks, sold $1 million in our first 6 or 7 weeks, and we haven't looked back since. And we think we've tapped into this great nerve here. There's so much interest, curiosity around psychedelics, and there's already a constituency that's very dedicated to the movement. So we think in a short time we've given them something to rally around, and we're at the forefront of that psychedelic frontier, and we intend to just keep leading and pushing.
You're listening to Can You Survive This podcast? Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe, rate, and share on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your favorite shows.